Hello, Already Goddess here. I hope you all are doing well today. May this message resonate with you and may you always use true discernment within every message. May the divine guide you and bring you the truth, the wisdom, and the clarity that is needed for your life, for your journey, and for this moment. So, this message is going to be a brief message. I was guided to bring this message to this channel. I was guided to there's something in this message that someone is needing to hear, or there's something in a video that I'm going to post in the comments that you're being guided to listen to. This is to help you break free from an illusion, some type of energy that may have been keeping you blocked or stuck. And I've already set the intention of this message. I've asked the divine to help remove any energies that may have been keeping you blocked, any illusions that you may have been in, or any thing that you've been under that may have been keeping you blocked and stagnant in your life, that you may have had a knowing about or may not have, meaning your intuition may have been trying to nudge and give signs of synchronicity about something to bring confirmation for something, but maybe this energy may have kept you really blocked and stagnant and from seeing the truth, basically an illusion. And so I believe that this has been guided for me to help with this, to help break you free from an illusion, to bring forth confirmation for something, to help you get out of something, to help you heal for something, to help you even become aware of something. So basically, there was a video that came on my feed, and I was going to scroll right by, but I decided I'm like, okay, I was guided to go back. And so this is actually, and I actually had a dream too that I'm going to put into this, that I'm going to say within this video, because I believe that it has something to do with an illusion as well, but I'm going to get to that later. So there's this video that I was going to scroll past, but I ended up watching it, and it was basically saying, how do you know if you have a love spell put on you? And I'm just saying to myself, like, why, just like, why is it that you want to watch this? So, I was guided to watch it. So I listened to him, and I don't believe the message is for me, but you never know. There could be confirmation in there for, different areas in my life, not just with what he was saying about a spell, just in different areas in my life. But this message may be for someone. There may be something in this message that can help confirm something. There's something that you may have been getting a download about, that you may be guided to trust your intuition about, because you've asked, or because you've been just sensing this. And so I want to go ahead and first say, before I go any further in this message, I know that he said something about a witch. And I've said before, well, I don't know if I've ever said this. I'm not against anyone. I know that there's different knowledge and wisdom and perspectives about when it comes to witches, when it comes to spells, when it comes to certain things, and when it comes to crafts. I'm gonna say that I know that everything isn't dark, and everything isn't bad, as we may say, or things like that. So I do want to make that clear on my end, that I'm not against that. I do, and when I say what I'm not against, I'm talking about the term. I do believe that over time, we have, because of the lack of knowledge in some stuff, that we have targeted this area with lack of knowledge. So this isn't me trying to target anyone. I do though know that I've spoken of balance, there being balance. I do believe that in this energy there may have been more overall there may have been more, there hasn't been a balance in it, so there may have been more dark than light in this in these areas, and that's what's becoming balanced, that's what's becoming just, and that's what I believe. I can say that because of, just over time, I do believe that there may have been more dark in these areas than light, but there are some crafts. There isn't just all, what am I trying to say? Negative energy in crafts in this area, when it comes to like crafts, when it comes to witches, and that's why I always be cautious when I'm speaking, because I know this. I don't want to be, I have a very wide open mind when it comes to things, and I don't see things just one way. So, I'm going to keep going. So basically what he was saying in the video was, he believed that, there was this, girl that he was talking to that, he believed that ended up, putting a love spell on him. He said he was never interested in this girl. Basically, I'm just going to leave the comment I'm going to leave the link in the description below, but I ask that you're able to still listen to this, because it's more to it. And it's, he said he had an intuition about that. He said that that his intuition was telling him something, that his intuition was, trying to guide him on basically what he felt. And he said, because it just wasn't making sense. And so this may be for someone, maybe your intuition is guiding you on something. Then I saw another video that is, this message has to come here, because I did see another video where another guy had said that he was in this relationship or whatever. He was dating this girl, and that, one day he just so happened to go through her stuff. Like he was guided to go through her stuff, and he said that in this he went in a certain area of her home, and he was guided there, and it didn't look like nothing was there, but there was a piece of wood that was sticking up on the floor. And then he said he went to go lift it up, and that there was this box there. He said it was a box there, and he said that in the box, he got the box out, and in the box was his name and his brush, and just different type of stuff. And he said that he ended up confronting her about it, and she ended up, denying it. And that's the same thing that the other guy had said in the video as well, that, his intuition was telling him one thing, but, and so he confronted her about it, but she ended up denying it. Now, the good thing about what happened with the second guy with the board is he actually had the evidence. So basically it's easy. So you can ask a person if they're doing this or this and that, and they can easily deny it. And then, you can easily just throw away that intuition, throw away, what your intuition have been telling you, because this person, like to yourself, why would this person lie? Why would this person, lie about that? But your intuition is telling you one thing, but, you confront, and and they say, they say what they say, and you like, okay, and you brush it off. But if this other guy didn't go and actually look, if this other guy didn't actually go and look and find it when she first denied it, then if she first denied it, then he could have been, he would have believed that. But he stayed it. He continued to push the situation like, no, I actually have the evidence. And if it wasn't for that evidence, he could have just continued on and literally not listening to his intuition, and could have been into this even deeper. And this is where I go back to speaking of that, this isn't just for a divine masculine, this is for the feminines as well. Listening to our intuition. Where is your intuition guiding you? You've been asking the questions, or your intuition just may have been guiding you with thin signs and synchronicities when it comes to stuff like this. When it comes to people, when it comes to places, when it comes to things. And oftentimes we may feel as though we're overthinking, or that we being too we just being too, we basically overthinking too much. But it be our intuition guiding us on really what's going on. And so I believe that that was brought to me so that I can bring it here to this channel. I'm not sure exactly why. I'm not sure well, I'm not gonna say I'm not sure exactly why, because there obviously there's some confirmation, or there is some awareness that need to be brought to a situation, and maybe I was the vessel to bring it. Maybe there's a person on here that is needing to hear what I'm saying, or needing to watch that video, so that you can maybe make so that you can confirm what your intuition has been telling you about a certain situation. And that a certain illusion that you may be in, because this is what can happen even in your life. You can be in certain illusions, of course, from the things that we do and say in our life, but it also can be of others. I had to have a talk with myself to not to be so naive to, and I really don't like that word. I really don't like using that word on me, because it's like, man, you really you really believe in people, you really care for people, and you don't want to think that it's people just doing certain things. But going back to it, it's like, okay, you got to be real. There's people that you've actually heard in videos that actually do this stuff. So why wouldn't you think that some things wouldn't happen to you in these areas? And so yes, I'm not sure exactly where I'm trying to make it connect. I really am, because maybe that was all, but I do want to go back to a dream that I had. It was months ago, and I didn't know what this dream meant. And I believe that this is what's going to click for someone. It's going to click for someone. So months and months ago, I had a dream. It was a guy. He had a ring, and he was about to propose to someone. He was proposing to this girl. And it was like I was in third person. So it's kind of patchy, but I still remember. Okay. So it's like he had this ring. I was in third person, seeing it from the outside. And what I saw was he had this ring, but the ring, there was someone who came and whispered in his ear. There was a guy that came and whispered in his ear, and the ring ended up turning into a marshmallow. Now, I know that sounds kind of weird. I know that sounds kind of funny, but the ring ended up turning into a marshmallow. And I didn't it's like I knew what it meant, but then like I just wanted it all to come together of what it truly meant. And it can mean different things for different people. And so I believe that the ring turning into a marshmallow. Oh, I do want to add this. And so when the ring turned into a marshmallow, the guy that whispered in the ear, in the other guy ear, he was sitting in the space that the guy was sitting in. So it ended up turning into his face. So this can mean a number of things. This can mean for someone, there is You may have wanted to propose to someone, and this may be confirmation for a divine feminine of something that happened as well. And this may be confirmation for, for a divine, or this may, and this may be an awareness for a divine masculine of what may have happened in a situation. So what I'm getting is like, in this area, you may have, okay, so in this moment when the guy had came and whispered in your ear, basically it had to be something that was untrue and made you feel a different type of way about proposing to whomever it is that you were, you were going to propose to. And it basically put you in an illusion. It basically gave you this illusion, this false illusion of the person that you were going to marry or propose to. And this is what the other guy wanted. This other guy wanted it to do this because maybe, it was going to take you. Maybe this was your homeboy. Maybe this was your friend. Maybe this was a family member. Or maybe this person was paid to do this so that you could, so that you wouldn't steer away from the family. So you wouldn't steer away from this group, or so you wouldn't steer away from your friends, or, or so you wouldn't steer away if it could be a form of divine feminine, And so, that's one of the messages that I, got out of this, that I got out of it. It also, basically the ring turned into a marshmallow is, that's that doubt, that's that fear, so that was that was, instead of moving forward, you let doubt and fear create an illusion for you, so you didn't move forward in it. The other thing was, what was the other? That the guy that was in your ear may have wanted this person on the low, may have wanted this person, and may have wanted this person, and then and didn't want you to get this person. And deep down, they really care for this person, but you had no idea about it. So they wanted to put something else in your ear so that you probably can go towards another person, or so that you wouldn't be focused on this person anymore. And I believe that's why the ring had turned into a marshmallow as well, putting you into another illusion, bringing you to another illusion about this situation where you don't propose. All right. And so another thing, because remember, the guy had turned into the guy that was supposed to propose. Remember, the face had switched. I remember, it was the guy that was holding the ring. He wasn't holding the ring no more. It was the guy in the other place, but he wasn't holding the ring. It just showed that the faces had switched. And so basically, that's what, that was trying to present in that area. I really hope that this is making sense, because I'm really just trying to let this flow in a way that is needed. Okay, so yes, that was another thing that I got. And then I just basically and then the whispering could have been like a spell, that you was probably put in, and that could have created illusion, for you, where you didn't move forward in this. It's many things, and may you be able to fill in the blank of this. I'm just giving. I know that sometimes when I bring my dreams to this channel, it can be a little choppy, or when I bring certain message to this channel, it can be a little choppy. But when I bring them and I allow it, so much be released, and you're able to hear a difference when I talk about it in another message, or you're able to hear, or it's able to get stronger. I'm able to get more fluent in other messages when it comes to it. I've noticed this about it. So this is why I just go ahead, instead of judging and criticizing myself in the message of how it's going to go or how it come out, I just allow it, because I trust that what I'm bringing out is it's removing what is needed So basically what talk about, letting go of what's needed, so what is needed can fill its space. Yeah, so confidence can fill its space, so courage can fill its space. So I just ask that you see what I talk about. I really try to bring to the channel. So yes. Yes, so yes, the ring did turn into a marshmallow. And so this may be confirmation for someone, or this may be something that may be guided to become, you may be guided to, look in and, become aware about it, or this may be for the future of, even knowing in these situations, knowing that everybody isn't, I believe that divine feminines can be, goals as well, a desire as well. And I'm not trying to put a prize or a label on them. I'm just saying, like, just like we have desires and goals in life, there are some, and masculines as well, there are some people that see this as a goal to be with a certain person, or a desire to be with a certain person. And so just like there's things that can come against you being, having that goal, or having that desire, it's the same thing when it comes to, it can be the same thing when it comes to, a divine feminine or a divine masculine as well. The there could be things or people that can stop it as well, because maybe they want it, or maybe they don't feel as though you deserve it, or or maybe they feel as though she don't deserve you, or just different type of things. And so I believe, just when I think of the ring becoming a marshmallow, it speaks a lot, of a marshmallow. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I really hope that this message resonated. Maybe I've set my attention for the message, so I just ask, I've already set the intention, so I just ask that it resonate to whomever it needs to resonate to. Thank you for those who've gotten this far within this message. Thank you for listening. Thank you for allowing, having patience. Thank you so much for listening. Sending you so much love and light. May you